Hi, my name is David. I am going to be doing my Understanding Your Communication speech. Um, the first question that I picked was number one, in terms of communicating, listening, understanding. What is something that you wish your family or friends better understood about you? And that pretty easy one for me. I'm an introvert emotionally with personal feelings, sharing things like that, and my family just does not seem to understand anything about that. Um, they continue to press situations. They try to force conversations that have to do with um, specific subjects or sensitive subjects. And I don't normally know how to process conversations like that. I have a really hard time when it comes to anything emotional, anything personal. This right here, just talking about this is very uncomfortable for me. My family, so yeah, they don't understand that. They push these situations and they push these talks until eventually I explode. And that's, the only way that I can process it without a time or without me being able to open up myself. This has caused a lot of issues, and not only with my family, but in past relationships. It's caused some issues with my wife now. Thankfully, she's become more understanding with things like that. She's become someone I can support on, someone who is patient enough with me to, if we need to talk to something, then she knows not to push it. Just give me time. Eventually, I'll start to open up. Number two that I picked was question three. Question three was, what was a compliment that you had received that has positively impacted your life? This one here was something that sticks with me forever. As I said in speech number one, I was a member of the Marine Corps JROTC at Richwoods High School when I attended there back in 2004 to 2007. And in that class, I had ranked up all the way to gunnery sergeant, which was one of the top ranks that you could receive before graduating as a cadet. And being someone of a leadership rank, we obviously had people that we had mentored along the way. And I remember one time pretty close to my senior year, or pretty close to the end of my senior year, there was a fellow cadet. She was a freshman at the time, getting ready to go into sophomore year. And she had told me that my guidance in the program and my direction on the drill team and just helping her out and in her life positively impacted her. She had constantly been in trouble. She had gotten kicked out of her grade schools, or not her grade schools, her junior high schools before. And after joining the program, she kind of turned her life around, strove for some of the goals that we as a program were trying to instill, as far as responsibility and courage and honesty. And she ended up going on to be a sergeant in the Marine Corps. She's still in the Marine Corps right now. And we talk on a fairly regular basis. And she still calls me Gunny, which is, something that they called someone of my rank as just kind of a short nickname. And thanks me all the time for helping her achieve what she has achieved in her life. So that right there, it's very important to me. What she said to me will live with me forever. The third question that I picked was number four. This was about the negative comment some sort of negative comment that has affected your life. And this one here, kind of personal for me. When I was in high school, I drew a lot. I was in all the art classes. I was drawing constantly for people. I'd done commissions and tattoo designs and, drew for money, things like that. But my style is very specific, so I had a hard time taking some of the more advanced art classes or the more singular art classes as far as, sculpture and realism drawing and things like that. And yeah, since I only focused on one style, I had an art teacher pretty much call my talent worthless. Um, that because I couldn't learn to draw in all mediums, that it wasn't going to do me any good to continue drawing and continue any sort of profession out of it. And because of that, I didn't take it as serious as it was. I still draw, but I feel like I could have went a lot farther. I feel like I definitely could have made, substantial income out of drawing, and I just kind of lost interest. It is what it is. But that's something that affected me, and that will always affect me. Thank you. It's been a wonderful semester. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will talk at you next time. Thanks.